Remaining Palm Grenadiers are being gunned down, losing a squad. Tiger's over here. But here comes all the allied armor. Sphinx, get the hell out, man.
Hey guys, remember to like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hey, go one step further, become a channel member. Any support you guys give is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the video.
Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot17, and today I'm covering a 4v4 on Company of Heroes 3. This is a map on Monte Cavo. Already we got some teamwork on the bottom. We'll see how that goes. With us, we got 3 Doc players and a Vermont versing 4 Americans, no Brits. No Brits allowed in this engagement. If you have a game with all Brits or, you know, maybe a mixed match, submit to my Gmail or Discord down below. Now, I'll try to take a look. Try to get to as many replays as possible. I have a hard cutoff at, I would say, 12 o'clock? Probably just slight before. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Wow, okay, very ballsy to drop in a 50 cal when there's Panzer Pioneers and, actually double Panzer Pioneers and a motorcycle team. Immediately, what's his name, retreats, Roland. Yep, immediately is like, no, I signed up for the wrong fight. Okay, so who are we dealing with? And also, can this thing just stay in one place? I swear, it keeps like turning back and like my mic just slowly pulls away. I don't know what's happening. I think I need to, I don't know, it's already pretty straightened. Anyway, to the game. Players. On the American side, we got Celestial. We got ourselves Stilzo. Did you guys freeze and Roland? That's about every Hoi 4 match. We got ourselves Aqua Ferret, Chocobo, right? Is that Chocoboy? Chocobo? And the Sphinx and Elfin. Alright. Hopefully not Elfin lead. Everyone remembers it's like, oh, the super dark show. It's like, yeah, maybe episode 1. And then it's like, oh, wow, this show sucks. Anyway. Scout units, Rifleman pushing on in. MG kind of covering that area. Alright, we got Pioneer Squad just chilling back. Unfortunately, you can't go any higher. So you're going to have to walk into the MG's line of fire. Celestial is just out of range, getting a few shots in, and forces the MG out. Okay. Just was in. Alright, so anything, we got Palm Grenadiers, and, oh, half track with a Panzer Pioneer in it. Maybe a flamethrower with him. Maybe shortly. Palm Grenadiers with an MG. And again, the only Vermont player is in the north. He's being overwhelmed. Oh, MG goes down, but the riflemen are super low. If he can recruit that, I think he's pretty good to keep holding. Not like that 4x4 unit's going to advance. They can maybe get the munitions. I don't think they'll have the firepower to break Stilzo. Oh, wait, half-track coming in to help against Stilzo. Chocobo coming on in with the half-track. If he gets the flamethrower, that would be very helpful. He's not, but he's trying to help. There's just no additional forces by to come on in. And there's the bazooka team right on cue. So yeah, MGs and bazooka teams to help counteract the Doc, which makes sense. The only way the Doc's really going to break that defensive line is if by pushing with the armor. So if you can't catch the unit, you know, out of position. So yep, there goes that unit. A lot of MGs by the airborne guys. Special operations as well. So we got airborne, special operations. What did you go? Advanced infantry with an MG and bazooka team. I guess saving up for rangers is expensive. And then just your standard American build with Celestial. Okay. Damn. Feel bad for Chocobo. He's lost quite a bit. He's trying to still help, and this is a good example. Palm Grenadiers could easily beat the bazooka teams because they're meant against anti-armor. And with the MGs kind of either preoccupied or retreating back to base, yeah, he can just run rampant. Here comes American infantry, though, to come on in to assist. Mechanized support. So with 4 American, we have a good opportunity to have 4 different, actually plenty of different, like air support, mechanized infantry support, you name it, all being chosen and causing havoc for the Germans. Germans already retreating, having a real bad day right there. Let's see. Oh, a lot more units also retreating very, very low. In the other sector, motorcycle team being up by bazooka. Palm Grenadiers does get a successful kill in the scout. So this is, by the way, did you guys freeze? So freeze, doing a bit better. Because he still has the MG and still has the bazooka team and the, well, Weasel providing support. But Sphinx is not done. He got fire support coming on out, or being upgraded. His palm grenadiers are chilling in the back. Which could be very bad for this MG, depending on where they pop up. Although, and the Weasel's not exactly... Oh, wait, he went mechanized. They can heal. Oh, wait, maybe not. No. Oh, damn. If he had 10 more seconds, he probably wouldn't be able to heal up and be in a good state. But no. But no. Palm Grenadiers can easily deal with the bazooka team. And I think Sphinx, especially with his additional support coming on in, should be able to take this over. So good on him. Because right now the Axes kind of need it. Because middle is not going great. They're barely holding on to the fuel. Oh. For a moment there, I'm like, is that Australians? No, it's just normal sandbags with barbed wire to try to hold this sector. We got ourselves Elfin coming on in. Got you doing the best they can. Units holding on. Again, he's just chilling in the building, just firing at the Germans. Right now, Elfin's moving up his forces. Mortar providing support, 4x4s right there as well with an MG. I don't see these guys advancing all that much. I see this more of a slaughter. Oh, wait, Flakverling is in mid. Oh, wow, we have so many. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. So, Roland, a lot of infantry support. Actually, even has bazookas, but he's so far away to help because he went over to help against Sphinx. Bad timing. Because now all of his forces in mid are probably going to be torn apart by the Flakverling. He's trying to get the MG upgrade, and this MG is being slowly worn down by the Flakverling. Luckily, this truck was taking most of the shots. There goes 50 cal. Rangers pushing on up. So we do have actual Rangers on the field. We got ourselves, Armored Battle Group for Celestial as well. So that kind of fills out the rest of them. Oh, Greyhound's on the field. Immediately got snared or something, but it was on the field. Alright. SSF Commandos pushing on up. Very annoying units, but they aren't impossible to defeat. Can't just overwhelm enough infantry support, you can't easily take it on. Guys saying fighting 2 in mid, I don't see that. Half-track's about to go. Oh wait, no, he's gonna retreat. And I want to say Sphinx is going to be able to take this over. He has reserves left in the back. And the medical position here to heal up his forces. So, yeah. Right now, next up is going to be Aqua Ferret. Doing the best he can. Also going armored support. Let's see. Elfin hasn't picked yet. And Chocobo is gone, the Italian infantry. So wait, does that mean we're going to see Gustatori? Not yet, at least. Probably should have saw that by him not unlocking anything. Duh. Anyway, Aqua Ferret has to deal with more paratroopers coming into mid. Lot of armored, light armor stuff in here with the half-track, the medical truck, and the Flakverling trying to hold back the Americans. The Americans need a position to, like, reinforce. Like, they have this bazooka team would be so much better from the paratrooper squad if they actually have more men to hold up. But we'll see. Maybe he gets in the building, he can dish out the damage. Come on. Alright, fires like 1 or 2 shots, but he's already so low on health. Immediately has to retreat. Mortar fire coming on in against that Aqua Ferret's position. Up north, I'll give credit. Looks like the Germans might be able to overwhelm and kill the Rangers. Oh my god. With Pioneers, that would be sad if you lost it. Oh yeah, Pioneers killed a Ranger squad. Damn. Talk about David beating Goliath. To be fair, Goliath was already, like, bleeding out. But still. The Chad Pio. But medical position here to heal the German positions. But here comes the American counterattack by Celestial, tearing apart, what's his name? Elfin's forces. So it looks like we have a good push and pull. Americans will take that position. Right now, the Sphinx's position here, the most stable out of all of them. Nice kill with the grenade, by the way. Again, Freeze is trying his best. He's building a mortar pit right here for trying to bomb, but I feel like, oh my god, nice cache too. That's ballsy to put a cache that, it's literally on the front line. And also, again, heal, but hey, he believes that he can hold back Freeze, and I believe him. The infantry's pushing on up, MG's about to be decrewed. Mortar stuff in SF Commandos are like causing a bit of damage, but again, there's no way to heal. Wow, that's not true for Sphinx. Sphinx is just keeping up the pressure. He's just slowly pushing. He's just, and literally, he's just providing enough pressure with the AT gun and everything that he's just going to literally collapse this entire line here in a second. It's just going to break. And there it goes. The infantry and armor has to pull back. Pack gun can now deal with the mortar. And we're going to see Freeze just break in this area. Excellent job. Gustatoria now on the field. That looks like they dealt with an MG. Hold on. Is he going to try to I would not pick it up with Gustatoria right there. Yep, just focus on that poor engineer squad. Force it back. Flamethrower gets a really nice. Oh, Rangers coming on in to fight the Gustatori. Problem is, Gustatori have flamethrowers, so Rangers will have a bit of a tougher fight. But I think with the additional infantry support, they should win. Yeah, he's gonna pull back. I'm realizing all the MGs here. My God. Black Filling is holding back the Rangers from advancing further. Mortar half track trying to bomb some of this. Even have the motorcycle team targeting this unit. Fire coming in right in the middle of. Oh wow, yeah. There goes the MG position. The other MGs are still being hit by fire. More fire. All right, we have some units coming on in from Chocoboy. I'm just gonna say Chocoboy. I think that's right. 8-Rad tried to come on in. I mean, he has a lot of light armor, tractor as well as there, provide artillery support. This entire area is just on fire. Oh, wait, up in the north, hold on. American forces had to pull back. Celestial didn't have anything to fight off the Panzer IV. Damn. Alrighty. So, again, Stilzo as well is pretty weak, so I think the Germans are going to gain the initiative and slowly gain more ground. Because, yeah, they just have more armor, and they have this southern points being taken over. Again, additional caches, which is quite nice to have, 49 to 30. This other position is being taken over by Elfin. Let's see, does... Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Celestial, I see. He was saving up to get an Easy 8. So now, technically on paper, Easy 8 can beat a Panzer IV, especially with no side skirts, no additional armor. Yeah. I love the 4x4 backing up the Easy 8. It's like, don't worry, I'm here too. I'm going to help you out against all this. Now, the one thing is if the Grenadiers can close the distance and throw some, fire some fouls. Easy 8 just keeping the pressure on the Strasstruppen and the Grenadiers. Firing shot after shot, round after round at the infantry. Weakening them down, now with the rifleman support, with bars. Double bars, I might add. Should provide enough. Counterattack is ensuing across the whole front. We have Freeze coming on in, hitting Sphinx's, like, I guess, probing attacks. Hell, we even have we have troops that pushed all the way into what's his name, Aquaferret's lines. Good timing. Oh, wait. Whiz bang coming on. Actually, bad timing as all the artillery rains down at this position. Damn. Martyr goes down. Just everyone losing everything here. Easy 8 continues to advance. MG is still technically there. Riflemen are suppressed. But now they're going to be unsuppressed and maybe fire and kill it. Oh, there goes that unit. Easy 8 might actually finish it off. There it goes. Yeah, everyone is just dying is what I'm seeing. There is a 8-rat in the back, but Greyhound's giving chase to it. There's a mine right here. There it goes. Alright, Allied counterattack was successful. Oh, Panther, though, coming on in. Okay, this is where we need the snares. You need to keep the riflemen alive, because you need to heal this Easy 8, right? Oh, the riflemen are retreating. Mines are not placed. If the Panther dives, it's oh, mine hit the Greyhound, damn. Panther could do a lot of damage right now. They need something more. Yeah, he did his wrong move, and now he's done for. Oh, damn. Just no additional AT. Panther and Panzer IV could pretty much dominate. Luckily he's going the long way, so I assume he would go on the main path and be like, oh, that's where the Easy 8 is. Nope. Alright, Sphinx is still active in the south and has a very solid force backed up by a Panzer III. Again, you have one guy who does have a whiz-bang, he does have a bit, but if the whiz-bang can get a great shot on this, that would be amazing, but right now Sphinx is gonna just plow into the allied back lines and continuously kill more and more units. There goes an engineer squad. SF commandos could be next. Meanwhile, the Axis are being pressed. And, I mean, a human wave is coming on in. But, yeah, it's actually working. A Panzer III goes down. Silto advancing with his Sherman 76s. Interesting shot on a half track of all things. Maybe the Panzer III would have been a better shot for that white phosphorus round. There it goes. Sherman 76 goes down. Panther pulling back and artillery hitting that giant human wave. The assault wave is being depleted. Captain taking over the territory. But I just don't think the allies have much to... Unless something is being made or something comes in that is like substantial AT-wise? I don't know. I mean, good job at least taking the fuel. That's a lot of fuel the allies need, especially to recuperate their armor losses. Oh, we have a Hellcat here too? Okay, that could easily help fight off the Panther. So Celestial has something. Again, right now I'm just keeping an eye on the south because right now Sphinx in the south is really like where you need to watch in order for a potential breakthrough. Strasstroopin dies. Ooh, hold on a minute. AT grenades thrown. Panther might be overwhelmed. Hellcat and Easy 8 advancing. Take a last shot. Oh, bounces. That shot didn't bounce. Easy 8 puts down the Panther. Panzer IV as well pulling on back. There was a... Hold on. Was that an Allied 221? Oh, sorry. Nope. It was just the 221. I'm like, what does that 221 do? I have no idea what it was trying to do. But yeah, it's dead. Panzer IV needs to pull back. Here comes Sphinx coming in, but we have luckily AT forces opening fire. Plenty of packs and... Hold on. Why do I think that's... Oh, yep. Roland stole and... Well, no. Roland just has that. Never mind. I thought he stole that from someone else, but no. Okay. Yeah, the Americans have plenty of AT opening fire. Palm Grenadiers taking hits, pulling back, but luckily there's a medic truck here. Hopefully they can get that Panzer III healed. He's not healing by himself, which means he doesn't have that auto repair or additional armor for the armor yet. Rangers and Bazooka team pushing on in. Is that another human wave coming in? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, boy. I give credit for constantly pushing the Axis back and in the middle. And also, again, we have Celestial in a very good spot. It's very similar to Sphinx, where he has his sector down. So too does Sphinx have, like, constantly putting pressure. Maybe Sphinx a little more pressure, but yeah, it's both sides are, like, essentially pressing on the other's weak points. But again, now we have a new Panther back up, Panther 4. I think that's a bit stronger than Freeze over here, but we'll have to see. Meanwhile, the Force Recon units are moving on in. Coming on in to support, MG being flanked by the Palm Grenadiers, at least will be forced back. There's still the MG in the mortar pit here. We do have some movement with an EC8. Potentially right on a Stuka. Great hit! Alright, Stuka is probably going to die if he can land the shot. There it goes. Wait, did he ever he has to have a recovery vehicle. He does. And he was able to get the Sherman 76 back up to his status. You might want to stay there, but the Palm Grenadiers will make him regret it if he stays there too long. It's funny is because this guy, he's like, I'm not going to fight that. I'm going to help and I guess break up what's left of the other American forces. But honestly, Sphinx had to pull back. Even with the additional Panther and Panzer IV, which looks badass going through fire. But yeah, maybe you should go help out your ally. Because that EZ8, because again, Elfin is not there, is putting pressure on people who really can't afford that pressure on right now. Because they're trying to regroup.
We're losing half of a munitions point.
Stu coming on up. Alright, so another Panzer III being built. Multiple Stuks, so at least, I'm assuming he went Panzer Reserve and then deployed 2 Stuks at once. We have artillery as well in the field. Let's see. Again, I'd get credit for the Sherman that's being healed. At least that gives the Axis something. But yeah, it's potentially not looking all that great. Also, why you push some Stuks out of infantry support? Like, come on. Panther coming on in, walking into a bazooka trap. This is a base Sherman, so it's not as potent as the 76 or an EZ8. But still, with bazookas, I would not want to be in that fight. Because I'm just going to make the assumption that he has the bazooka upgrade. Panther looking weird? Really? Yeah, it looks fine. Bazooka team holding, sorry, paratroopers with bazookas holding on pretty well, inflicting some decent damage. We have a nice defensive bunker here thanks to the Doc Italian infantry. Oh my god! Alright, well, artillery just broke up whatever was there. Alright. Sure. Additional armor moving on up. We got the EZ8 moving in to deal with the Grenadiers to hold on that sector. SF Commandos pushing on up. At least he got his Sherman with a 76, so he's getting some additional armor out. That's not going to fight off 3 Panzer IIIs, unless the SF Commandos come in and, you know, there's no Palm Grenadier support.
Preparing our vehicle crews for mass infiltration assaults.
Alright. Hopefully this guy, I see all the engineers. Please tell me Celestial is placing mines. That would be very cool if he's placing on, like, choke points, other stuff like that. Hold on, right? Wait. Chocobo's moving up north. And he has a bit of infantry from Aquaferret as well. Wait, could be an ambush right here with Palm Grenadiers. Stug smokes, pulls back. Oh, but they see the infantry. He's like, I'm not falling for that trap.
Territory is now in enemy hands.
There's a lot of AT there in that sector, so I wouldn't charge up with the armored units. But at least he's drawing. I mean, you even have Elfin back over here. So it's not... Armor's taking plenty of hits. Engineers trying to heal, but one is forced back. In middle, at the very least, you still have Roland trying to take over the territory. Oh wait, Whizbang coming on in and Nebelwerfer, but all the shots miss. Meanwhile, we do have some major artillery. Oh, fire coming down here. Sherman being overwhelmed. Now... It's super low after all the AT grenades. Captain's about to die to the Gustatori. Bazooka team's pulling on back, so sorry, paratroopers pulling on back. Probably should differentiate the two. Sherman is an easy pick if the armor can get there in time. It looks like if the Sherman 76 is able to kill the Sherman, that is... Oh, I mean, if he's just able to kill the Sherman, that would be funny. Meanwhile, Panzer IIIs are still behind the lines, making quick work of the Hellcat. Freeze coming on up with his Sherman 76, but being overwhelmed. Here comes the Force Recon with all the bazookas, though. White Phosphorus shot is hit, but not enough to stop all the shots from firing. Not enough AT, and the Panzer III's pulled back. Wait a second! It was a trap! Stiltso coming in with his bazooka teams. He has his bazookas, actual bazooka teams. He has Ranger bazooka teams. He has plenty of AT to hit the overextended Panzer IIIs. Kills one, the other two do make it back. Palm Grenadiers trying to hold back that force, but it is backed up by Rangers, which is very solid. Alright. Plenty of damage being done. Can we kill more Panzer IIIs? We do! Stiltso coming on in. Kills another Panzer III, limiting Sphinx's capabilities for another armored thrust behind the lines. While Palm Grenadiers hold back the infantry and can maybe contend and, take over these points, they won't have the armored thrust, but maybe that they don't need to. Right now we have a Command Panzer IV, the Sherman 76 moving on in. Half track, I'm not sure why it's there. I think someone may have be loading right now. There we go, he pulls back. Artillery is currently hitting the American artillery position. Again, it's backed up by the ammo cache, providing additional fire rate and so that is due to Italian infantry, right? Where's the artillery? There we go. Yeah, it's being targeted. I mean, it's good. The Italian artillery is not bad, but it needs to make sure it's, repositioning. The American one can just fire a lot faster. So you have to be mobile with it. Speaking of mobile, here comes a lot of armor. I'm seeing no caches here, which is disappointing. Not caches. I'm seeing no mines here. Unless it was cleared by something else. Here comes additional Stoogs. So we have Chocobo and we have, what's his name? Elfin pushing on in. Wow, but one pack gun's neutralized. But the American infantry holds back one area. And I guess just choke point keeps him from advancing. Wow, okay, Celestial... I mean, he doesn't have a ton of munitions, but damn, he is doing a lot with what he has. He is holding off 2 players right now decently well. So much so that Elfin's like, F it, I'm going to mid. Whiz-bang opening fire, actually doing something against the Palm Grenadiers. Bazooka team, paratrooper squads with bazookas moving in one way. But here comes all the armor from another direction. They're pushing the paratroopers against the building, preventing them from firing. Now we have fire coming down. Armor's being overwhelmed, but so too are the German forces as we have one Panzer IV goes down. Another Hellcat goes down. Can they kill one Panther? They do. Second one is up on the chopping block. Bazookas are hitting the rear armor. Can we finish it off? We do! Oh my god. That was not a great engagement. I'm going to say for the Germans. Because Elfin lost all of his attack power. And while we did lose 2 Hellcats, 2 Panthers, and a Panzer IV, it's a bit more. So, yeah, I'm going to say that was a bit more of a loss for the Allies. And the Axis. The Allies at least still have armor to spare and hold mid. And they have actually one of the guys went mechanized, so he's healing up his forces here. So that's pretty fun. So at least he can heal up. Stoogs and Martyr still here, but they have a lot of AT, but not, again, a lot of anti-infantry, which I want to say, yeah, there's still riflemen there. And Martyr immediately is put down by the Easy 8s. Hellcat's still there, too. AT gun's brought up, but the riflemen... Oh, but the bunker's suppressing them. Oh, never mind. The AT gun's gone. And I like how he does engage and pulls back. He maybe could have pushed up, but I think he's just assuming, oh, there has to be Palm Grenadiers down there, or there has to be additional infantry. No, there is not. Engineers are going to quickly heal up the armor. In middle, we have a lot of armor. Panzer III, Command Panzer IV, and the Sherman 76 still alive, which I give full credit to. Right now we have Roland coming back with a Hellcats, pumping out Hellcats. His bazooka teams are still, sorry, paratrooper bazooka teams are still alive. We have 2 Shermans down south with 76 along with the SF Commandos and a Whizbang providing fire support. Again, Event 2. Right now, unfortunately, Sphinx has tried to push up, and he has some really solid veteran troops. Like, nothing to sneeze at all. But, again, here comes the Whizbang. Doing quite a bit. Yeah, he's going to pull back. He's going to retreat. Shermans, though, may give chase to try to gun down those forces. There is Panzer IIIs there. They could definitely do delaying tactics and keep them alive, but he's just going to keep them back. Retreating up here. He's going to provide protection. We have artillery now coming on in. That's bad. What is it? Stiltzo's like, oh, he's retreating there? Oh, I'll hit them right as they retreat. Almost could have wiped the squad there, but luckily, Sphinx does pull back. Damn, I thought this was kind of be more of like a one-sided game, but no. Victory point-wise, the Axis have a lead, but I would say both sides have done some really good tactics. Hold on. Finally, we may see some overwhelming action as Aqua Ferret pushes up with his armored force. That being said, Celestial's not dumb. He's near PopCap. He's pulling back his men to a bare defensive line. Maybe should have built a cache and a reinforced point because you had so much manpower. His engineers are taking a lot of hits, but they do survive. A lot of armor got through the choke points. Finally engaging on like more open territory. But here comes additional allied support. And now it's, I don't know how this is going to go. We have 5 Shermans. Well, okay, 4 Shermans and a Hellcat versus, what, 2 Stugs and a couple Panzers. Artillery comes on in. Whizbang coming on up. There's the Rifleman. Ready to provide fire support. Whizbang is firing. Closer to the front, but the rockets are making the Germans back on up. A huge engagement is about to happen as here comes all the Easy 8s with the Hellcat. Stug's very low, but here come the Panzers. A little bit more fresh. Hellcat's pretty low. Wow, Whizbang firing again? Or is there 2 Whizbangs? I think there might be 2. Is that... Oh, or was he doing like a different barrage? He might have been a different barrage. I'm sorry. There's only one. He just did a different barrage. I think. Usatori gets gunned down, trying to go for the mortar. I have no idea what that idea was, but it was a bad one. Hold on! Sphinx! Coming in! Clutch! Oh, wait, never mind. Shermans were ready for him. He loses a Panzer III, but he does use fire on the artillery position. If he gets the ammo cache killed, that will detonate, help killing the rest. Come on, come on, kill the ammo cache. It is so low. Remaining Palm Grenadiers are being gunned down, losing a squad. Tiger's over here. But here comes all the allied armor. Sphinx, get the hell out, man. Damn. Panzer III's gone down. Half-Track's providing support. Here comes the Air Force. Germans providing support. Hellcat goes down. But there's still more. Tiger's going to be overwhelmed here. We have more Shermans coming on in. Air support's coming in another direction. Can the Tiger escape? Does kill another one. He valiantly tries. But there's just too many allied forces moving over. Damn, Stiltzo, you had Freeze coming on in. Actually coming in for some revenge. Hell, Elfin is down here with his Panthers. He came in a bit too late. But yeah, there goes all of Sphinx's armor. That was massive casualties on his part. Also, we do have a guy that went with armored with the Americans. He did... Oh, okay. So he did the... So Celestial went with the ability to do field repairs. So he's not going to get the recovery vehicle, so we're not going to see an allied Tiger. So something to keep in mind there. And again, right now, Celestial has his armored force ready to go. He's at or near PopCap. There's still plenty of armor here. We have 4 Stugs. That's a lot of AT. But again, the one thing that Celestial's done very well is his Riflemen. His Riflemen have done... he has so much of it that the only critique I will give is I think a cache back here, or like here, would be preferable so he doesn't have such a long retreat path.
Deployed at the front line.
Right? That's, at least to me. I think you could build it here so that way you build a medical maybe with it. Maybe not. I mean, half track or something, like, he needs, you guys get what I'm saying. A shorter retreat path would be better. Fire is burning the American infantry. Did he lose the whiz bang? Oh, he either lost it or he changed it to a Sherman. I think.
Sector lost. No contact. A victory point is under enemy control now.
Hellcat's moving in behind the lines. Could easily hit this Sherman. Fire. One more shot would do it. Take the shot. Nope. Palm Grenadier's going to advance. Maybe throw an AT grenade on one. Definitely doing damage. Hold on. Elfin comes in. Knocks out one Hellcat. Small victories, small victories. Elfin trying to engage. Does help put down another Sherman. Sherman 76 are no joke. Whizbang coming on in with Artie. Doing a little bit more damage. One Panther goes down. Second one could be close, but Palm Grenadier's still behind, throwing those AT grenades. It's a lot of allied armor being thrown into an engagement where they do not have the numbers. Freeze is coming in with his Shermans, smartly hitting the infantry, being like, I'm not being AT grenade again. I hope you retreat, but yeah, I'm not pushing in. Stuka comes in, almost gets the other Sherman 76. Luckily, I think it was a bounce.
German EZ-8 has arrived.
He's still pulling back. SF Commando switch over to bazookas. Okay, and now we have Sphinx coming in from another direction. I think this Panther is gonna die. Oh, it bounced! A lucky bounce. And the Panther with no, oh my god. Okay, now they're going after, they want that Panther dead.
Hellcat has been wrecked.
He missed! Oh my god, is he gonna live? Will this Panther actually, he is leading all this armor. If the Germans are smart, they will have like a,
Are securing our capital.
something. Hellcat wants the kill. He misses! Oh my god! Artillery providing support, hitting mid. Nope, trying coverage.
That's more like it. Sherman EZ-8 reporting in.
Alright. We got another Sherman coming on out. I think Celestial lost one of his rifleman squads. They're trying to push up. They're killing the Flak 36.
Enemy hands.
That would be a good steal if the Allies could get that. They're trying to pick it on up to get out of there.
Enemy activity. Your ammunition.
Wait, how's he Oh, I guess he dropped it. Okay. Unable to take it. It did some damage. It looks like they may have killed another Stook. Is that right?
We'll handle vehicle repairs in the area.
Oh my god, they didn't just kill one Stook. All the wait, no. Is that all the Stooks? All 4 Stooks have died to those EZ-8s. Damn. I don't know what the plan was. I don't know where they died. Maybe all here, but wow, even with a flak, you lost it? Damn.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
Alright, Celestial is like the mini boss up here. Because, yeah, Chocobo is gonna, I guess, get flak defenses, and I guess that's better if you have screens. Ranger's coming on in against the Tiger. Aqua Ferret bringing out the big guns. He is a purely armored force for the most part, which give credit. Credit's due. And he has recovery vehicle to heal stuff up. Again, Vet 2. Sherman pulls back. Vet 3 on that one. Ranger's trying to come in and do just help more damage. They're being hit by the MG, suppressing them. Paratroopers with bazookas coming on in. Lots of armor in the back. Okay, and that makes sense because no, it actually doesn't. He went special operations, so he doesn't have the armor boost. He's just doing this through his own accord, which I give credit. I'll give credit for you to get that much armor out with no, like, you know, a population reduction for armored or infantry reduction with infantry support. You're just saving on up, keeping his men alive. a lot of times I will say when a player loses, it's like, oh, here's the weak link. I will give credit. Like, yeah, sure, Freeze probably needs to be a better, like, defensive guard against Sphinx. But I can't say he doesn't have an army, and I can't say he hasn't, like, rebuilt his army and has done some good stuff. Again, not as good as Celestial. Celestial is, like the top dog. He is king of the hill right now. And it's pretty damn difficult right now for the dock players to push on up. Again, if Celestial comes down off his hill, oh, then you might be able to kill the king. Easy 8 is hampered by the mine, but it looks like all the German armor is moving to mid and not necessarily caring about that. Riflemen are trying to push on up to kill the flak, which would allow the armor to kill the Gustatori. There's another flak, though.
They have taken our victory point.
Armor is pulling back. I think coming down piecemeal is a bad idea, especially with all the German armor, but what do I know? Massive attack by Freeze. Sphinx is pulling back. He's bringing up his Tiger. So he does have some armor remaining. Not a lot of Palm Grenadiers. They all died. Panther 3 is rushing in at top speed. But here comes the Force Recon to bazooka them to death. I think the Shermans will be okay if the bazooka teams can do enough damage. We'll see. And he continues to pull back the weaker ones. The lead one, like, that's a bad idea. Fire's coming down on them. They're using smoke. Still, bazookas are hanging everywhere. The lead one, again, pull back, because one shot and it's dead. Luckily, he missed. Oh, that Tiger did not miss. Whizbang just hitting the armor and stuff in the back. So far, no Axis losses, but we have an allied loss. Okay, maybe Sphinx did lose a bit of his infantry, and yeah, he's been pulverized a bit. Mine's being... oh, sorry, Bomber's coming down in mid. Kind of misses. I don't really see any casualties there. Celestial did put a cache. Hopefully he puts a reinforce point. Suka coming in to hurt the armor a bit. Victory point wise, it is dead even. This has been a damn good match. Oh wait, hold on. The king is coming in. He has gotten off his high palace and is coming in a flanking maneuver behind Elfin. Panther's taking a lot of shots though. Here comes the infantry that can both bazooka and snare. But they are not, or the Palm Grenadiers are, thanks to Aqua Ferret. Panther's still alive. It's a Vet 3 Panther holding on for dear life. One more shot would do it, but he smokes. Black 36 coming on in. Fires, he does get the kill. Vet 3 Panther is nothing to sneeze at for a kill, but he needs to get the armor out, because otherwise he'll lose quite a bit. I mean, I know he has a lot of reserve, but losing veteran Easy 8s is not something you want to do. Bazooka team, I'm sorry, paratroopers coming on in to hold back the infantry, but I think bazooka shot will kill it. One Easy 8 will get out of there, but again, at least, I mean, it is a kill on Elfin. And Celestial does have reserves where it does Elfin. Elfin does, oh, Elfin does not. Elfin only has 3 units. Damn. Black 36 misses.
One of our mortar teams is taking casualties.
Okay, now he's pushing up with his Tiger, thinking he can overwhelm Celestial. Celestial doesn't have a lot of munitions, so I'm assuming no real mine placements. Tiger, again, by itself, which is incredibly risky. There is at least one Easy 8 there, which could do like a, what's it called? I always forget the name of this damn round. It is White Phosphorus. Okay, yeah, do White Phosphorus to block vision. Make it pretty much unable to do anything. Meanwhile, we have another armored engagement against a Tiger. Whizbang coming on in. Very close to hurting that Panzer Pioneer. SF Commandos are holding firm right there. Oh, there's the Tiger being overwhelmed by 3 Easy 8s. Damn, that only took a moment. Black 36 is the big issue, though. It can absolutely do a lot of damage. There goes one Easy 8. Rear armor hits, though. They need to kill this. American Rifleman coming on in. Easy 8s, though, being targeted. There is smoke, though. Oh, he's having trouble seeing because of the smoke. They're firing through it. He's trying to fire through it. Fear propaganda, I think, is coming on in. Oh, damn it. Flak was not able to be killed in time. But there, I think a bigger prize is right now that Flak 36.
One of our munitions points is being neutralized.
That would be a hell of a prize to take that. But again, that's a lot of casualties up here. Tiger lost. Flak. Oh, he's just killing it. He's just gonna kill it. And remember, Celestial still has plenty of reserves, so he's pumping out stuff. Another Flak 36 being targeted. Force recall. Oh, sorry, giant blob moving on in. But again, it's an anti-armor blob fighting infantry, so it's not as good as it could be. Right now, again, I give credit to Freeze. He has a massive army. Nice shot with the whiz bang directly on the infantry. Almost gets the kill, but definitely inflicts heavy losses on him. Barely alive. Again, the armor, I mean, Celestial doing pretty damn well up here. Taking full control. Here comes the infantry coming in from the side. Satchel going down on the Flak. Say goodbye to the Flak 36. It gets blown to smithereens. Elfin now is a Panther, but I'm not sure how much that's going to do when the entire front, like the entire front's falling apart, but so too is the allied front. Oh wait, oh my god, Whizbang actually getting some good shots in. But this is multiple Tigers, multiple armored units versus a huge allied wave right now. Axis trying to dish out and go behind the lines. There goes the half track. Bazooka teams are holding back the Panzer III though, in the lead. He smokes get away. Freeze though coming on in with his Shermans. Bazooka's coming in from behind, which they could satchel the stuff if they had that upgrade. I don't know if they do or not. A lot of the infantry is super weak. They're pulling back. Sherman's trying to kill the Martyr. Double shot. They would do it. There's the AT satchel I'm talking about. Okay, it's not, you know, it does a bit of damage. There's still a lot here. Focus on the small fry. There we go. Another unit dead. Force recon coming on in with all the bazookas. Air support kills the Sherman. There's still more in the back, by the way. Another unit dies. There's the Doc Sherman dying. Tiger pulling back. Air support hitting the remaining allied armor. Tigers managed to survive both from Sphinx and from Aqua Ferret. Aqua Ferret has no infantry though. He's just purely an armored guy. Which, we have one Gustatori unit on the front with one artillery and a flak. Elfin coming in clutch with his infantry swarm, killing the Hellcat that was chasing. Hold on, mines! Oh my god, thank you, someone placed mines. It wasn't enough to save the Tiger, but it is going to be enough to kill not one, but two Easy 8s. And Celestial no longer has the reserves to easily pump out as many Easy 8s as he has. Allied forces are retaking mid though with the 4x4. Artillery is just, I'm assuming, hitting the, yeah, close to the Axis front. Oh wait, they could still recover it though. If he wanted to, he could recover the Tiger. Again, both sides took horrendous losses. But luckily there's reserves coming on in with Stoogs. We still have a very solid armored force here with a Tiger coming out by Aqua Ferret. And he could recover. He could have two Tigers if he wants to. Is he gonna do that? I think he is. I think he's gonna go for the double Tiger. Oh, wait, no, I think he's salvaging it. Oh no, he's recruiting it. Okay, recovering it. Again, the same thing could be said for Choco Boy. He could easily. Oh, never mind. Celestial knows. He's like, I can't leave the armor behind. Tiger engaging. Again, we could do AT grenades or a white phosphorus round to delay. Oh, nice flak. Good shot. Celestial losing armor. He can't afford to. And here comes Elfin coming back with his infantry force. Again, infantry running all the way back to base. Which means, very importantly, that Elfin infantry swarm coming on up will actually be able to be up there. Because there's not enough riflemen to hold back that swarm if they do indeed push up that hill. Meanwhile, there is some troops coming on in. Allies are not done yet. Roland coming in with his forces. Not a lot. And we have bombers come. Oh, wait. We have bombers about to come on in. Oh, man, oh, bad timing on that. MG takes a bit of hit. Artillery is decrewed again. Gustatori may die here in a single shot by Rangers. Oh, man, he can't retreat because the artillery is right there. He's just waiting. And now run. Now run. Oh, Ranger's about to die here thanks to the blob. Recon's flying overhead. A lot of the infantry's being gunned down by the Shermans. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, Freeze went from being the worst player to having the best armored force right now. Celestial has lost that crown. He needs to gear back up. Meanwhile, double Tiger. Oh, it's so good. Aquafair's like, yes, it's so nice when you can recover that. Trying to easily pushing back that easy 8. White Phosphor Shot does come in. That's pretty nice. The Hellcat's coming in case the Panther gives chase. Nice ET grenade. You can also hit it with a couple rounds from the Hellcats, but they can't take sustained fire from 2 Tigers. Not happening. Another Panther pulling back. Elephant has 2 Panthers. Big push coming in from Sphinx. But Whizbangs are just demolishing all the armor and the infantry. Oh my god! Well, there goes an army. I'm not saying that Freeze is not going to himself take some losses in that fight, but I'm going to say Sphinx lost everything in that. Nearly everything. Here lies Sphinx's army, razed to the ground, as everything's on fire. But here comes the additional armor. Again, because all the armor had to pull back from the Allied side, the Axis are able to take that. They have 3 Tigers in mid. The Allies are going to need a lot of armor to break that. And they have Hellcat, Easy 8, a lot of artillery. Unfortunately, Freeze is down to 2 Shermans and a Vet 3 Whizbang. We do have a solid Hellcat force if they can get that healed up. Again, Sphinx right now is healing his Tiger. So there's 4 Tigers on the field right now. Hellcat fires, but again, it's an infantry blob. He's gonna need his rifleman to push on up and take that, or reposition his MGs. I get having the MGs this far back, but buddy, you've had this place for a while. Maybe move it up a bit. Massive armor battle coming on in. Whizbang firing point blank on the Tiger. Allies pushing forth, but there is a flak defense and additional armor reserves, but they will try. Black 36 under heavy artillery fire. I think it's about to be decrewed. There it goes. Artillery hitting the Tiger. Tiger's still holding on to the VP, but I don't think the Allies have really much left to take it. Oh, wait. No, bazooka team coming along the side. A proper bazooka team. Gonna kill the medic truck. No more recruiting the flak. Bombers coming in. Oh, no. Recovery vehicles getting the hell out of there. Tigers are in a really bad state where they're stuck. Bombers do quite a bit to the Gustatori. Knock out another medical truck. Knock out the flak. If you had something more to come on in and deal like a good hit, you can easily neutralize the Tiger because there's not much protecting it right now. But alas, the Allies are not in a great state. Oh, we have the assault wave coming on in from the advanced infantry. Celestial has grouped up and gotten his armor back. Meanwhile, Elfin has retaken actually some territory in the north. That's gotta help. Right now, Axis have 49 munitions. Allies have 50. I mean, Allies have a lot of caches, to be fair. 23 fuel, 33 fuel. So Axis winning in that regard. A lot of bazookas hitting the Tiger. Whizbang, again, just hitting the front. And you can see here that Panther is having a real rough time with all the Whizbang shots hitting it. Damn. It's about to die to the Whizbang. Oh, there it goes. Hellcats finish it off. Here comes a massive armored assault. Lots of artillery, though. Hellcats both go down. Black 36 on standby in mid. Here's easily putting down all the remaining Hellcats. Allies lost a lot in that thrust. Sphinx trying to push on up with Assault Grenadiers. I think they're about to be gunned down by the Shermans, unless the armor comes in. They're trying. Bazooka team's right there, but they can't take that much heat. They die. Tigers advancing. Wow, they're blitzing. They're going for it. All right. Aquaferret's like, fuck it, we ball. Panzerstorm, here we come. And yeah, he's getting kill after kill. 3 Tigers pushing to down the valley. Bazooka teams are there, though, to delay. A lot of the shots bouncing. A satchel is thrown. More shots coming in from a whiz bang. Allies just don't have the victory points. But wait, here comes Celestial. Oh, but bad timing. The Tiger's fully healed. Oh, he's pulling back. He sees the flak defenses. Which, hey, good job on, at the very least, from Chocoboy. For at least putting those down, because they absolutely helped keep the armor at bay. Whizbangs can only do so much. Unless you have a paradrop somewhere to take a point, which would only be like here, but the armor's there. Yeah, it's a GG. Yeah, this is definitely a GG. But hey, hell of a game. Both sides gave it their all. Celestial still has the hill. Sphinx still has his spot. Battle for mid was, again, grueling. Heavy tanks and flak 36s prevailed. That lone bazooka team coming on up. Yeah, you're going to be put down, buddy. There it goes. All right. That is game.
Reinforcements aren't coming.
Solid matchup right there. Nothing to sneeze at. Celestial top kills. He was not top damage. That goes to Freeze. Freeze, underdog, came back, and look, may not been like the best player overall or anything like that. Like Celestial, I think, had better overall tactics. I think he was absolutely king of his hill. But by God, I thought you did such a good job trying your best after taking such heavy losses to come back and made Sphinx pay. Sphinx, by the way, was the person who submitted this. Aquaferret has 91,000. Has to be from shooting planes or something, right? That can't be right. 91,000. Does have top kills though, and just yeah, he had the basic armored force. So that's why he got a lot more kills. And to be fair, was also killing the force recon units, which probably added up. All right, let's double check. 85 for the rifleman. Damn, Celestial. Easy 8, 79 kills, 8 vehicles, nothing to sneeze at. Pretty damn good. 46 kills for the solo Panzer IV. So Panthers are mass deployed and a lot of kills. But yeah, just a lot. Okay, anything else? Trying to go through and get not so much for these Sherman 76s from the Stiltzo, unfortunately. Let's see. Martyr, Tiger got some kills. Not much there for Chocoboy. Paratroop Squad did okay, but they lacked the anti-infantry power because they got bazookas. Hellcats, a lot of them, but again, not really doing all that much. Flakfurling, what? Okay, 36k from the Flakfurling. That's why I'm like, there has to be something different here. For Aquaferret, something has to be taking all that damage. Not a lot of infantry. I mean, Palm Grenadiers did okay for being 2. Actually, no, they did pretty good for it being 2. 34 kills. Beyond that, was there anything else that did like a ton of damage? Or I mean, Tiger did 10k by itself, well, 15k. So, all right, you minus that, 36, he's closer to, like, what, 50s? So, he's, like, 55? That's still pretty damn good. So, okay, not insanely high, but, you know, still pretty damn high. Let's see. 70 kills for the Sherman. Again, they were doing a lot of work. So, again, Freeze, wonderful job there. 5 vehicle kills. Again, pretty good. Tiger, 50 kills. 4 vehicles, solid, solid. Palm Grenadiers, 72, also very solid. But yeah, very good game. Very happy I covered this. It was a down to the wire match, and I think everyone, there's again some weaker players definitely, like Stiltso, Roland. Maybe you can add even like Elfin or Chocoboy in there, but overall, I still think there are some very good tactics, some very good plays, and overall, I enjoyed it. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. It's Greyshot17. I'll see you guys next time.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tonybee 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.